Yo, what's up, everybody? It's now April the 29th, of Friday. It's about 2 p.m. here in Istanbul, Turkey. And we're going to take a look at the crypto market in general, and especially Bitcoin. I've been taking a little bit less time on work right now because my fiance and I, we bought a house a few months ago, and we're finally moving into it in about 3, 4 weeks. So unfortunately, trading has taken a small back seat. I'm still trying to be as active as I possibly can for everybody because I still do have responsibilities to uphold for my Discord group and just to the public in general. I know that you guys really value my opinion, so thank you very much for all the support and watching these videos. And just I would really appreciate if you help me just basically like the video and also make sure you're subscribing if you're not already. It's just how the algorithm works, of course, and it ends up helping me as well. So right now, last night I was really lucky at around about 10 hours ago. Actually, not 10 hours ago, during the daily close, which was about 11 hours ago, you can say. I caught Ape luckily, okay? So Ape, a lot of people were in my group. They were, like you can't just draw trend lines, right? You can't just draw trend lines like this and be like, yep, it's gonna fall down like near the trend line, right? It doesn't really work like that. Whenever you see, first of all, like I'm gonna bar replay this just to give you guys a good lesson, okay? And I teach all of this in my Discord group. I warned everybody in my Discord group about these things. Whenever you literally don't see bearishly diverging RSI, like you're seeing it curve upwards here on 4 hour, 5 hour was really going up, 6 hour was really going up. I see some people making mistakes like this, they're like, yeah, that's got to be bearish, right? Like over here, but it wasn't really doing that at all. Like you can't really say that. Whenever you see this divergence, which means the separation of the MACD here, and it's still steadily going up, there's chances are the momentum is so high that it's still going upwards, right? And this is bar replaying it, by the way, right before here, right before the breakout, okay? You see the momentum here as well. Even on the 30 minute, it's still kind of going upwards, right? But you see it's really high on momentum going to the upside on MACD and also on RSI. So I went to bed early last night around 7 o'clock. I was extremely exhausted last night, right? So then what ended up happening around 3, 4 in the morning here was a gigantic rally happened, right? So this here was like around 10 p.m. at night, okay? So then if we bar replay it, what you'll see what happened. There's always a major inherent risk when it comes to trading a parabolic rally, okay? In my course and in my Discord group, I warned every single person to excuse me, to basically avoid trading this coin in general because whenever you trade a parabolic coin, there's always this risk of it reversing on you without you knowing it, like without you being able to react fast enough. And because it's a parabolic move basically refers to something that ends up doing something like that, right? Where it goes up really high and it starts to increase in the price in a shorter period of time. So the price moves up heavier as time elapses and goes by. The price starts to increase sharper, and that's what a parabolic rally is. The reasons I avoid a parabolic rally is simple. It's mainly because there's too much risk in it, and it's really difficult to predict the nature of them. So in general, I avoid them until more confirmation is made. I avoid playing breakouts in these cases because oftentimes you can just get a bull trap and then the price moves so quickly that you're basically a deer caught in the headlights, and that's not good. So I just want to tell you guys really quickly that today is the last day probably for this awesome promo that I have going on. Okay, so this promo right here, it's for $1,050. You're getting it 45% off total. There's only 3 slots left. I've only had it up for 2 days, and this is for the May special. So I'm just taking pre-orders for it since it's so close to May already, and I'm not gonna have this sale again until June. So I only took 10 people, and there's only 3 slots left. You get a lifetime Discord group, right? So you get to come and trade with me. It's going to be a little bit slow. I'm just being honest for the next 2 weeks for me because I'm packing and moving, right? But you get a lifetime Discord membership, which is valued at $600 a year. You're getting my second edition book mailed to you, a physical copy, literally mailed to you. and you're going to get my entirely brand new course version 2.0 that's completely new, expanded, fine-tuned with all of my strategies. It's a really good package for anybody that wants to invest in themselves, to be honest. It's really important that you decide to invest in yourself if you want to be serious about this. And one of the best things that you can do is learn from somebody that actually has a good reputation, like a great reputation for learning, right? And not only do I have a good reputation for learning new things, but I also have a really good reputation for teaching as well. So I look forward to seeing the last 3 slots fill up here, probably by the end of today. And I was really fortunate last night to have caught Ape. And unfortunately, during this video that I'm making right now, I missed out on a huge short opportunity. But these types of short opportunities, you can't really catch them there. And I'll get into it. So this Parabolic Rally, I'm going to get into BTC, don't worry. It ended up just shooting to the sky, right, on the 4 hour, and I'm going to bar replay it. So it goes really high. So these coins are really difficult to trade. So this happened in a short period of time, okay? This happened right here. So last night I was fortunate enough to just wake up for water, and I noticed this happening, okay? And I ended up making about $3,400 from this. Actually, yeah, $3,400 really, really quickly, actually, during this particular day. I missed this short right here. It just literally dropped 10 minutes or 10% in a few 1 minute candles here. See this? That's how crazy it is. It dropped 8% in about 3 minutes here. It's 9% right now, so it's hard to catch. So yesterday, whenever you see a parabolic rally like this occur, like this, okay? A parabolic rally like that occur, what you can assume is when you start to get some really bearish candles like this one, you can assume that it's most likely going to make its way down to that previous resistance that then acts as a support. So what I ended up doing was I shorted it a few times, right? I shorted it once there to there, then there again to here, and then I ended up longing it there to about here. So I ended up playing 3 different bounces for it, which was phenomenal, and I was able to capitalize on a great trade. So right now as we speak, we see literally Ape drop about 11%, which is the hottest coin. So I'm looking, to be 1,000% honest, I'm looking for a possible short opportunity that will break down here. So what I'm going to do is just start setting my alerts here, go to less than every time, and then whatever sound you like to play. I like to play this one over here. It's my favorite. That one right there. So I'm going to put my alert for less than here. Then I'm going to drag it down to over here. Whoops. My bad. Sorry about that. There we go. So if it drops below here again, I'm going to be able to enter just probably like a $20,000, $30,000 position. If it breaks down there, right? So people always start to enter in on a really huge FOMO, and that's not good because you don't know right now if it's gonna make a down here, one more up there, then down here, and then another one up, right? You don't know because this only made a 3-wave fractal. Okay, this only made a 3-wave fractal right here. So this made an ABC obviously somewhere in here. So you don't know if that's gonna make another ABC, right? You just don't know. That's why it's better to wait to get a clear break to come down from that trend line, in my opinion. So let's look at BTC right now. And by the way, that's the only coin on my watch list today, okay? There's not really any other coins to be watching. Ape, I'm really heavily watching it. Like, oh, that's why BTC fell down, guys. BTC massively fell down. So I'm just going to catch everybody up quickly. We got a huge trend line right here, okay? A gigantic trend line here. And if you take a look on the two week rather, you see the open, or close, open, close, open, open there, like right here where the yellow line is, which happens to be exactly where we hit as well. We hit 37,671. The support's right around that 37,700 range right there, okay? So because it's at that price or at that range there, we naturally got to bounce the first time. If you take a look here, you can kind of see that just going from wick to wick right there, just kind of something like that. You can see that we're wedging, right? And take into account some bull trap regions always, okay? You can see that this is a pretty decent representation of the resistance. So we're obviously wedging hard into this particular price point here. And then finally, okay, this is a good thing because then, like, I'm sure that it's going to probably hit this support again, maybe. Like, we'll see. because we hit it there in March. Like we bull trapped here. So some of them we bull trapped or bear trapped hard to like 10%. But that's the average. That's the median. So we need to really pay attention right now to everything going on with BTC. So right now, we take a look at the weekly. BTC is still going to the downside. That's not a good thing, okay? It's scary actually, okay? It's really scary. So the 2-day is still going down, but the daily is really promising in a way where the MACD in a few more days, when this right here closes, like we're talking in 3-4 more days, when this happens, when there's a possibility of it curving to the upside, breaking upwards, and then if it breaks to the upside, we might actually get a rally for the next few days or months. So this is, if we bounce from this support trend line, it's huge, right? And if people were to ask me, like, what do I think is going to happen? I don't think that it's wise to answer these types of questions because you might form a bias. That's the truth. I'm a day trader, and what I do is I form my bias. My bias is formed by reacting to the market conditions. So it's not good to predict, in my opinion. It's better to react, because a reactive trader will always be better than a predictive one. A predictive one, in my opinion, has a bias, and they tend to stick to that bias very strongly. Whereas myself, when the market gives me more data, as more data comes in, I get more information on our side, MACD, the whole 9 yards, etc. Only then will I be able to make an informed decision depending on the information that actually comes in. I think that's the best way to trade, in my opinion. It's mainly because you don't form a bias, once again. So I don't know what the heck is going to happen. It doesn't matter to me, to be honest. Like short term, what happens, if Bitcoin drops, great. I do hold Bitcoin long term, right? So that affects me, but I'm so bullish to 100K eventually that it doesn't matter like in the span of a month or a year. I just hold it long term and I don't really care what happens, right? But short term for day traders, I don't care either, because if it drops at the particular support, I'm going to be able to perhaps catch a bounce as it drops further, or perhaps enter a short position to resume the trend, right? And if it does bounce, perhaps I can catch a good long opportunity. All that matters to me in the market is that the market moves. There needs to be volatility for us to actually capitalize on profit. If the market goes sideways, there's no way you're going to be able to make any money. The market needs to move to make money. So right now as it stands, BTC is sitting on the edge. It doesn't know if it's going to bounce or not. It has no idea. So it's extremely imperative to keep following Bitcoin. Have it on your first coin. You know, you need to be watching Bitcoin always, okay? Your most important ones. I follow the Turkish lira for American and dollar exchange here, for American dollar and Canadian exchange, I meant, and just follow whatever favorite coins of yours that's necessary, okay? Follow your own currency too, wherever you're from. That's really important to know about your economy. And so Bitcoin, once again, I don't know what's going to happen. It's on the edge. So right now, all that I know is that Bitcoin is falling down right now, parabolically. The curvature is changing. Before, the curvature was like that, right? You can see it. You can see it very clearly that it used to be like that. But now all of a sudden the curvature changes to something like that. So that's really not fun at all when the curvature like this changes, because it can get extremely scary for what happens next, right? So these are my thoughts right now. I'll leave you guys with this for now, and I hope to see a lot of you sign up for this. There's only 3 slots left. You're getting a premium Discord trading group with a lifetime Discord membership, a second edition textbook, and also a premium trading course that's really good in my opinion. So this is all going for $10.50. It's normally 45% off, and I'm capping it hard to only 10 people a month. And unfortunately, I won't be taking any reservations or waitlist after that. So this will go out to, you'll get it right away, to be honest. You're filling up basically May's slot. So yeah, anyways, I look forward to seeing a lot of you in the group, and we'll talk very soon, and good luck, and be extremely cautious. Not that luck has anything to do with trading, but make sure that you're exercising caution at all times, and make sure you're aware that the market has a special way of screwing you up. So make sure you're staying to your stop loss always. I look forward to seeing a lot of you in the group, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.